Good morning. How is everybody doing today? I'm still on a total high from the weekend. So much energy moving. Look how light it is out there. Spring is coming, peeps. Hope is in the air. Yeah, so today's breath work, we're going to use the voice a little bit on the exhale because when we understand what we're doing with the breath work, of course, is we're really tuning in. We're pumping the body, we're changing our own chemistry so that we can literally create the microtubules that run through the cells where consciousness maybe flows. Good morning. And as we breathe and we start to create expansion and a bit of relief at a cellular level, and then we have these, if you think of yourself like an instrument, like a phenomenal string instrument, every cell like a little 3D harp. And when you breathe, you're literally tuning up. And then when you use the voice, that's like strumming your guitar or playing your violin or your whatever stringed instrument. So we start to, and we can consciously, with the mind, decide where we want to put our focus and attention, because we know that each energy center is a different key. So C is down at your root and all the way up. I'm not going to go into that too much today because that's next month's exciting challenge. Is about letting go and really getting to know this energy system we call the body and how it works. And, I've been obviously doing a lot of thought around this healing center that we're going to create and how I just find this information absolutely fascinating and very empowering. And that was a lot of the feedback we got at the weekend. It's really filled with hope because it's so easy to look and listen to all the bad stuff. My friend Nicola said, we never used to know what was going on in other countries. We just dealt with what we had to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And now we're seeing everything all over the world and it's overwhelming our nervous system. And Nicola showed us different ways to, assist the vagus nerve and the nervous system and the kind of neurofeedback loop using the eyes. Really, really simple, but powerful stuff. And again, there's nothing like a bit of simplicity. You're just like, oh my God, can't believe I'm this old learning this stuff because it's just incredible. But still, of course, it's handed over to you. And I'm going to get Nicola on our website with the Big Six, which is about the lymphatic drainage and how we can drain our own lymph. And really what we're looking to do, we know the body knows how to heal itself. We know that usually one protocol, people are saying, oh, it's the breath. The breath is phenomenally powerful. Oh, it's the cold. Yeah, the cold is powerful. But if you have major dysbiosis in the gut, etc., you may have to put some more protocols in. So if we have a much wider understanding of health, of the body, the fascia, the nervous system, the vagus nerve, the parasympathetic, what the parasympathetic and the sympathetic, and how to move from one to the other, how to recognize when we're in one or the other, how to utilize the brain. I was just listening to Andrew Huberman talking about the difference between basically deciding you're going to go into the cold water, even if when you don't want to, but it's got enormous health benefits, and somebody kind of forcing you or pushing you in. If you've got 4 brothers, you've probably been pushed into the water more times than you care to remember. So, and the difference that the body knows when you're willingly, the brain, it's so amazing. The body is just absolutely amazing. So now I'm looking at how can we break all these areas of the body down and help. You cannot do breath work and not impact your microbiome. You cannot do an amount of juicing and not affect your emotional system or your vibrational field. Everything is interlinked, and what we've done is we've taken that vitamin, that we're separating everything. You've got a shoulder expert or specialist, etc. All of these things that we've been dividing everything up rather than actually going, This is a whole holistic system. And I was even talking to my friend Jen about readings, card readings, and instead of going, well, I'm going to tell you what's happening in your life, you can help people to really see all the things that influence your choices. And clearly, the breath work and intermittent fasting, I'm going to bang on about keeping the protocols going until you get an even better result than you're already getting. So when you can expand the cells, take the food out so the body can do all the restore, regeneration, and repair through the night as it's designed to do if you're sleeping well. And then you can just start adding gently in. And I got a really good tip from Danielle's sister about wellness plans. What do you already do in your day and how can you improve it? What is realistic for you? And we're going to be looking at this for the healing centre. And then my plan is next year to have a day centre somewhere in the central belt where we can teach all this stuff and get the message out and make some noise. So we're going to need your help to raise funds for this. Festivals. The festivals are coming up. We've got the Goddess Gathering in Inverness in 2 weeks, a week on Saturday. If you know anybody there, the festivals, we can get as many tickets sold. We can generate the money. May have to do some other events, but you can really help me by promoting it. So, also, let's get into the body. So you're thinking about this little, your this vibrational energy mass vibrating in this huge soup, quantum soup of energy, and how the heart and the brain, but also the microbes, are interacting with this field. And I was listening to Zach Bush and then Thornton Streeter talking about how it's the microbes' response to the threat rather than the gut brain axis, which I think is another what? There's so much information coming out now about the body that a lot of the stuff that you thought you knew might not be true. So I'm kind of like that. My mind's blown, but it doesn't actually even matter. We need to get away from trying to figure it all out and just start breathing and feeling and seeing what works for us. And the voice is you and absolutely speaking your truth. Again, if you watch that podcast with Andrew Huberman, the body knows when you lie. You can't lie. You can't lie to this integral truth. And there only is one. There's not your V version or anything else. There is just the universal truth. And we're either in that or out of it. And most of us, let's face it, are out of it. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm so buzzing about all the stuff I'm learning right now. So we're just going to breathe in and out. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you want to give it a bit more welly, as I like to say, you can breathe in and out through the mouth. Usually you'll get dizzier, which is really what you're going for. You lie down if you're going to do that, or sit down in a real comfortable space. So you can do, if you're just learning to breathe, I just recommend, if you're not too clogged up, in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you're a bit more advanced, you want to get a bit more DMT, then in and out through the mouth. And you can do that in two ways. So your jaw's really slack and it's now your mouth will get dry, but it'll get used to it. Or if you want to draw a little bit more energy in, you do this. So you're using the teeth to create a bit of resistance. So I invite you to practice, switch, see how it feels on your energy mass, your body. But I want you to visualize when you're doing this that you're tuning your musical instrument. So you are an instrument of consciousness. We have a frequency. And what we're doing is we're raising the frequency from one of victim, perpetrator, and poor me and suffering up into these lighter states of, oh, well, I'll just stay up here, try not to figure anything out or take anything personally and just be. So we're moving from that heavy energy up into that lighter energy. And you are in charge of that. And maybe you're only just starting to realize it, like me, that you really have quite phenomenal power over your emotional system. And, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen over the next few years, really. Does anybody? But what we need is resilience. What we're gonna need is is our courage to stand up for what's right for us, for the rest of the people in the country, and for our future generations. So I'll switch, right, so that you can practice a little bit. So first of all, just burning out in through the nose and out through the mouth. Belly, heart. And then you can do through the teeth. Slacken the jaw. And then back. In through the teeth. Jaw slack. All the way in. And in a bit more. And hold. And squeeze root, core, squeeze it. Hold the breath in. And out. And hold. And observe. You see me doing this, I want you to be holding the breath as long as you can. Observe the chemistry change. Feel the cells rearranging themselves. Observe your little three-dimensional harps going into tune. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, you're going to breathe all the way in. And squeeze. Direct the energy from the base of the spine all the way up through the thalamic gate into the pineal gland. Squeeze it. Guide it. Squeeze. Feel the change. Squeeze it. And then you're just going to do a big ah out. Ah. And again, breathe all the way in. This time we're going to hum. See these cells go into tune. Another psychological sigh. Ah. feel. So when we do that, I want you to feel the strings of your musical instrument cleansing and clearing like a cat purring. Prrrr. Letting go of the past, letting go of outdated information. Release anything and everything that no longer serves you. Okay, so we're just going to do the same breathing again, and I'll just mix it up for you, more so that you can get a chance to experience the different ways to do it. And then during the next, I don't know even know where we are in February, I think we've got another week, we can focus on one different modality each in a day, okay? I probably was as clear as mud, but you know what I mean. We'll try it one way for a day. So back in and out through the nose, in through the nose and out through the mouth. A bit faster. Into the belly, getting that wee octopus diaphragm moving. And out through the teeth. Open the jaw. And all the way in. And in again. Squeeze. Pelvic floor, core, squeeze it. Feel, observe. Let it go. And hold again. And again, really get inside the body. What is there in this moment? See your little three-dimensional hearts going into tune. Feel any tingling, any temperature change. Three, two, one. Draw the energy from the base of the spine. And squeeze it. Guide it up. Use your intrinsic muscles to encourage that energy up through the spine. Squeeze it. Be the alchemist. Squeeze it. And again. Hum. Keeping your eye on your forehead. Hum again. Focus on the third eye. And one more psychological sigh. Ooh. How does it feel? Okay, we're going to do a final round. Now, you might find you get a taste in your mouth, a metallic taste in your mouth. That's because you're detoxing. you're starting to move stuff in and out the body. And obviously, it's really common to get that taste in your mouth when you do that. Nothing to worry about. The body knows what to do. So just again, we'll just do the 3 different ways. Teeth. Slacken the jaw. All the way in. And squeeze. And let it go. And hold again. Observe. Observe what a brilliant alchemist you are. Remember the power of holding your breath. Change your chemistry. In 3, 2, 1, breathe in. Pulling the energy up from the base of the spine. Squeeze. And squeeze. Squeeze. And ah. Deep breath in. And hum. See your wee harps go into tune again. Again. Ooh. It feels so nice, doesn't it? And just allow that energy to integrate. Allow your cells to expand. Morning, Trisha. Feeling good? Fantastic. Morning, Pamela. My stomach going crazy. Crazy. Vagus nerve. Yeah, this is so good for your vagus nerve and can completely take you out of the adrenal response, which so many people are in. We don't even know it. So just take a few nice deep breaths. Again, keep the comments coming. Let me know how you're feeling. Starting to feel more more full of power, more peace, more joy. You've literally changed your vibration in this short live. And again, as a thank you, if you feel gratitude, if you can help me share the festival events, tell people around you that you know are interested in wild medicine, fun, comedy, laughter, music, moving, and learning all about the incredible things that you can do in order to help yourselves. Please share the events if you've got any friends in Inverness that are willing and courageous enough to dive into this work. Please share it with them. Festivals are always fun. If you get any ideas about what you'd like to see in a healing centre, I want to focus on men as well because I do so much work for women, and obviously all of this works for all of us. So if you know any great men groups that are doing good work, please let me know. Thank you, Pamela. You're so welcome. So yeah, I'm going to get myself into the sea now and then get to work. Not really looking forward to going into the sea, but after listening to Andrew Huberman and how the benefits, push yourself to do it when it's so easy just to talk yourselves out of it. But I know, again, how to change my chemistry and how to feel strong and go around my day and how to build my resilience and have a load of fun. Anyway, you guys, please share the events. All our events, not just our events, but events all over Scotland are in our calendar, which is free to subscribe to, so you keep abreast of what's going on. There's amazing stuff going on all over Scotland. Sharon Tate doing incredible work. She's her group's nearly 11,000. Just absolutely fantastic to see what's going on. And obviously we're in Dundee, and then we're in Aberdeen, and just had an absolutely brilliant time. There's so many great things going. So what's strong in our communities? Oh yes, yeah, the sauna sea thing. You can't beat it. I love it. It's so nice to know you're going to get really warm again. Yeah, so good for your lymph, so good for your brain chemistry, and just makes you feel absolutely amazing. We don't really need the science, do we? We just know how good we feel afterwards. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'll chat to you tomorrow. Ciao.